Recording start.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Okay, so...
I have arrived in Labor Valley, Imperial Territory.
Are you well?
Yes, I'm not just well, I'm not going to say that because I'm recording. But the thing that I am not going to say because recording, I am a lot of.
Oh, I have something you might use for your submod.
Ooh, feel free to suggest it in the suggestion thread.
Yeah, I will just mention it very quickly right now. Anti-communist Ukrainian partisans in western Ukraine kept fighting against the USSR until 1949.
Neat.
You might use that.
I don't know what I would use it for, though.
I placed the suggestion. It's up to you to,
I mean, it's not as ridiculous as forming a Jewish autonomous SSR out of the Jewish oblast, and then using it to then make an actual SSR out of it, and then boom, you can core Jerusalem. It's not as ridiculous as that. No, I'm actually thinking of doing that.
Oh god.
No cap.
This sounds stupid.
Welcome to the Blitz, sir. Darth Decimus said to roll out the red carpet, but I wasn't expecting such an esteemed operative. What we've got here is a cleanup operation. Factories were moving massive amounts of supplies to rebels across Karelia. Bomber brigades came in. We rained fire on their heads, ripped the factories apart. We just need to beat down the rebels hiding out inside.
Such decisiveness is exactly why the Empire will win Karelia.
I'm honored to serve. Unfortunately, I've had to deal with some unsavory company in the process. We're getting intel from an inside source. Unfortunately, his dalliances with the local women make him perpetually late.
Manners, Major Tradick. We all have our vices. I'm sorry we haven't met. I'm Dobbin Sul, Karelia's top counselor, friend to the Empire. I hope the Major hasn't dirtied my reputation.
I don't need someone to tell me you're a selfish, corrupt dog.
Very nice.
I'm used to veiled insults. I suppose I appreciate the candor, but don't be so quick to judge. I have friends, acquaintances in the Resistance. I pretend I'm sympathetic to their fight, and they tell me things like who's supplying them. Certain factories were churning out military-grade munitions, battle droids, you name it. All donated right to the Resistance across the core worlds.
That's why we bombed those factories into an inferno.
Not quite the subtle approach I hoped for. The bombardment trapped the rebels in the burning wreckage. Now they're angry, desperate, and sitting on the largest weapons stockpile in the core. If the rebels get those weapons functional, we may as well abandon Karelia.
Get ready to see how intelligence handles things.
Those Corellians fight dirty. Whatever munitions they've got have downed every squad sent their way.
You'll do better. Just wipe out their weaponry. If I know my people, they'll bow to the Empire once their hope is crushed.
Take it slowly.
So I'm gonna assume you don't know who Kakashi is. Basically, he's a character from an anime called Naruto. His one thing is that he's always late, like 3 hours behind. Always. And he's a pervert. That's it.
I'm ruined. Finished! Those Blastosalonians with their riots and their mangy hides. Too busy fighting the Empire to think about the working man. The entrepreneur.
Tell me you're not going to cry.
I just don't like those animals getting between me and my payday. Major Tradick's expecting me to deliver a shipment of military-grade ordnance, but the Furball Coalition won't even let a rumor get through. It's not just the Solonians either. Wookiees, Strawl, just about every flag in the galaxy's stonewalling.
And, I have something else for you.
Oh, is it another Soviet thing?
Yup.
Oh my Jesus Christ.
In the Baltics as well.
Well, of course the Baltics.
Resistance until the beginning of the 50s.
The question is, can you come up with an idea for Greece? That and Turkey are the only... Greece and Turkey are the only things that need to be cored by the Soviets. That the Soviet... I have new mail, what the fuck?
It's not too late to fight back.
I sell the goods, I don't use them. I'm sure you don't give a Cathar's hackles about me, but there's an entire regiment of Imperial troops waiting for this gear. If you clear out those mongrels, I should be able to deliver the merchandise.
I'm gonna send this to you in
Heck,
DMs.
I'll cut you in on a slice of the profits.
Oh, is it them? Like the...
I've been looking for an excuse to get into a scrap.
So you'll do it? Maybe I'm not headed for financial ruin after all. The Wookiees and the Drawl are the ones I'm most concerned about. Thin their numbers a bit, and we'll be in business.
I just need to go murder a few people, and then this guy will be able to actually do shit.
Alright.
What the Okay, ignore this one because it's a flashpoint, and it sucks. Because fuck flashpoints. They're like heroic missions, and that means I don't do them. Because why would I do a heroic mission that requires like 2 people? Minimum. Do you have any ideas for the Soviets?
I mean, besides those I proposed, nothing.
I'm thinking of letting the Soviets core Turkey if they've cored all the land that they can core from the Persians and their own decision. Then again, I don't have a way for the Soviets to form Persia, except for Persia going communist. The Persian SSR needs a way to be made during the conquest phase instead of the diplomatic phase. I'm using phase wrong, but you know. I'm tired.
The current name of Stalingrad is Volgograd.
What about it?
Nothing, just something interesting. The previous name was Tsaritsyn.
Yeah, I know.
Are you well?
Can I convince you to play this game with me? Lolo?
Hmm?
Could I convince you to play this game with me?
What game is that?
Sator.
The Old Republic.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's on Steam.
Uh-huh.
Are you well? Take it slowly.
I'm checking how many Volga Germans Stalin deported.
It's not a question of how many, it's a question of how many survived. Because he deported
So
all of them.
438,000 sent to Siberia and Kazakhstan. I call that ethnic cleansing.
First ethnic cleansing, it's Stalin.
Together with the 27,000 expelled in the same action from the Stalingrad Oblast and 47,000 from the Saratov Oblast, the total number sent to forced internal exile was about 950,000, of which 42,823 to 228,800 perished.
What's the percentage?
The source of these source of these figures is from the Soviet Union itself.
Okay. What's the percentage of death?
It goes from 42,823 divided by 950,000. It's about 4.5% to 24%.
So up to 24% of the Germans died.
Anywhere between 4% and 24%.
That's
The star signs freeze.
A lot.
Wary.
Yeah.
I knew the Soviets were bad.
To this day, 1.4% of today's Kazakh population are recognized as Germans, around 200,000. And Kyrgyzstan and Uzbekistan hold about 16,000 Germans.
Okay. Where the fuck are the Wookiee? Oh, I see. Someone came through and wiped out these mobs, only for them to respawn now.
Since the collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991 and the independence of the Baltic states, some Russian ethnic Germans began to return to the area of the Kaliningrad Oblast, formerly part of East Prussia, especially Volga Germans from other parts of Russia and Kazakhstan, as well as to the Volga Germans' old territory in southern Russia near Volgograd. Okay. This can be worked with. My leg has gone tingly and stuff.
Don't worry, it's just syphilis. You'll be fine. I hope it's not. That'd be an agonizing way for you to die that you do not deserve. These stories are 3 parts usually, and I'm like still in the second part.
Are you well?
I'm well, just can't say that. Damn it.
Increasing combat pheromones. We appreciate your
Ah,
professionalism.
my neck.
No, I will not. I will not make a joke about that.
What?
Don't worry about it. I won't make a joke about it.
Welcome to Omsk, by the way.
So, next time we do VPs, we will have to, I want to do, like, Eastern Ukraine. Not Eastern, Eastern Poland. I just want to finish Poland.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Take it slowly.
I want to do Western Ukraine and Eastern Poland. And I want to do the Soviet Unions, but I want to focus on the SRs before we focus on Russia. Because focusing on Russia
Poland might be a little difficult.
Why? I mean, I've already got all the VPs for pre-World War II Germany and pre-World War, or post-World War II Poland.
Mm.
I just need to do the ones that are what stayed Polish and what was
Stolen.
Yes.
Take it slowly.
The stolen east halves.
I cleared out the Wookiees, Solonians, and Drow for you.
That you did. Just got word the goods made it to Tradix safely. Here's your cut, as promised. You certainly got away with those mongrels. Should have asked you to snag a few pelts while you were out there.
For context, the upper level for this planet is 50. I came to this planet at level 50.
The rebel weapons shipments are stopped permanently. The resistance is broken.
Good show. See what a little elbow grease can do, Major?
Okay, let's
Can it,
see how
Darwin?
many countries
Darth Decimus will
do
want
we
to hear
have
this.
in Magna.
Major, Counselor,
As
my
in
good
tags.
friend. What news on the rebel supplies?
135.
Destroyed, my lord. The resistance in Labor Valley is
But
defeated.
this is only Europe.
That's not entirely accurate.
That's what's scary.
Their weapons are in
This is
flames,
only
but the
Europe.
rebellion here is still kicking.
I'm aware of their persistence, Counselor. Intelligence monitored the rebels' retreat.
Hell, I haven't even
They
added
slithered
all
into
the
the tunnels
Italian
beneath
releasables.
Coronet City, like the worms they are.
I only added Friuli, Piedmont, Lombardy, Veneto, Sicily, Sardinia, Tuscany, Emilia-Romagna, Larium, and Abruzzo.
Okay.
I haven't added,
I wouldn't rush in without a
Umbria,
plan.
Marche,
Those tunnels
Naples.
are Solonian territory.
If those furry aliens are part of the
Molise.
resistance, we'll blast them off
Wait,
Corellia.
Molise doesn't exist.
Patience, Major. The Solonians are fierce warriors, and those tunnels are their nest. Your men wouldn't survive 5 minutes.
You don't know the half of it. I've seen holos of a gang that attacked the tunnels. Clawed to pieces.
Don't mistake me for a Corellian thug. I can handle these creatures.
I'm sure you will. But those tunnels are stuffed with the snarling beasts. Best not to lower your blaster in that maze.
The rebels are down there collaborating with the Solonians. They're following the orders of Myrthel, a vicious warrior, and the Salonians' den mother. Her tunnels are the rebels' lifeline, moving troops and supplies beneath Coronet City. Take Myrthel's lair, and we'll fracture the rebellion.
Alright, tell me what to do.
March into the Salonian tunnels. Cut down the rebels and deal with Myrtle. Once you're in, Imperial forces will cut off their escape. As for you, Dobbin, I require your unique perspective elsewhere. Take the first rocket tram to Axial Park. Wait my orders.
Right away, my lord. Corellia's Prime Minister-to-be is happy to serve.
The Empire's grip on Corellia is tightening. Crush the Salonians, and our victory will be that much closer.
Take it slowly.
Okay, cutscene over. What?
So, you know the Finland conspiracy, right?
No.
Finland doesn't exist.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. Basically, Italy has that for a region. The region of Molise.
This one sounds familiar, actually, but not by much. I don't understand why at some points in, like, sometimes when I touch the top of my tongue against the top of my head, not the top of my head, the top of my mouth, the top of my mouth is all sensitive and it's weird. I don't get it.
That is pretty odd, yeah. I swear, these hiccups.
As I told you, deep breaths. You must take control of the diaphragm manually.
Take it slowly.
The hiccups are caused by the diaphragm freaking out.
Yeah, I know. I know how muscles work.
I'm unsure if the diaphragm is a muscle, to be honest.
I think it is.
Oh, you know what you're doing next. You're looking up to see if it is or not.
Yep. I'm checking out. And yes, it is.
Makes sense.
The more you know.
It's not like the skin. It actually does something that is not passive.
I think this is saying it's an uneven muscle.
That's
Thoracic diaphragm
what the hell
is a sheet of internal. Let me finish.
Okay, go.
The thoracic diaphragm, or simply the diaphragm, is a sheet of internal skeletal muscle in humans and other mammals that extends across the bottom of the thoracic cavity. The diaphragm separates the thoracic cavity containing the heart and lungs from the abdominal cavity and performs an important function in respiration. As the diaphragm contracts, the volume of the thoracic cavity increases, creating a negative pressure there, which draws air into the lungs. Yeah, that makes sense. Of course it's a muscle. On top of that, it's a voluntary muscle, which is why you can hold your breath. You just stop contracting and relaxing the diaphragm.
Yeah. So, fun fact about...
Although it is aided in this function by the I don't know how they are called in English, but we call them intercostal muscles, which are the muscles between the ribs.
I think they're just called rib muscle. Well, the rib flesh. I can't check right here.